Have you ever wondered why you fall for someone you barely know, while feeling nothing for someone who seems perfect on paper? Could it be that love isn't really about the other person, but about what we see in them? In Buddhist and Zen wisdom, love isn't what we think it is. It's not a destiny, a fairy tale, or even an emotion. It's a mirror. Love is one of the most misunderstood emotions in all of human experience. Many believe we fall in love because of physical beauty, intelligence, charm, or fate. But pause for a moment. Is love truly that random? Or is there something deeper happening beneath the surface? Something invisible, yet powerful? According to Zen and Buddhist teachings, love is not simply an emotional attachment. It is a reflection. It's not about the person we fall for. It's about how they reflect parts of ourselves back to us. The way someone loves you isn't really about you. It's about them. People fall in love for two profound reasons. Either they see in you something they feel they're missing, or they see in you something they recognize from within themselves. The one who feels empty searches for fulfillment in another. The one who feels broken seeks to be made whole by someone else. And the one who cannot love themselves reaches outward, hoping someone else will do it for them. Yet those who are already whole, already aware, feel drawn to another like water returning to the ocean, not to gain, but to merge. A wise Zen master once said, "Love is not found in another. Love is found in oneself. The other is only a reflection." Let us now step into a story, a quiet tale rich with truth, a story that will reveal the two true reasons why we fall in love, and what that means for you, the silent wanderer, the seeker of love. There once was a silent wanderer. He was known not by name, but by presence. He walked through life untouched by the illusions that clouded so many hearts. He didn't chase love. He didn't avoid it either. He simply was. One day, while resting beneath the shade of a great tree, a weary seeker approached. The seeker's eyes were heavy with sorrow, his heart worn by heartbreak. "Master," he asked softly, "why do people fall in love with some and not others? And why do I always lose the ones I love?" The silent wanderer closed his eyes, pausing in the stillness of the moment. Then he said, "Love is not about the one you love. It is about the one who loves." The seeker was confused. "I don't understand," he replied. "If love isn't about the beloved, then what is it about?" The wanderer picked up a bowl of water nearby and held it out. "Look into this water. What do you see?" "My own reflection," the seeker replied. "And what if the water were muddy?" the wanderer asked. "I would see nothing," the seeker answered. The wanderer nodded. That is love. When someone loves you, they do not see you. They see themselves in you. If their heart is clear, they recognize a reflection. But if their heart is clouded, they project their longings onto you. Love is not given, it is reflected. The seeker sat in silence, letting the insight sink in. Then, "Why do people fall in love?" he finally asked. The wanderer smiled. "For two reasons. They either seek what they lack, or they recognize what they already are." To understand love, he continued, you must understand why someone was drawn to you. Was it because they were empty, or because they were full? And so, with these words echoing in his heart, the seeker began a journey of discovery. He soon arrived in a distant town, where he met a woman known for her beauty, brilliance, and grace. Many had admired her, many had fallen for her, but inside, she always felt deeply alone. One evening, as they sat by the edge of a quiet river, She sighed and asked, "Why do people say they love me, yet I always feel empty inside?" The seeker remembered the wanderer's words and gently replied, "Perhaps they don't love you for who you are, but for what they lack." She turned to him, puzzled. "What do you mean?" He pointed to the flowing river beside them. "This river flows," he said, "because the land around it is empty." As the river flowed beside them, the woman stared into the distance, still processing the seeker's words. He had just revealed a truth that echoed deeply within her. People often love not for who you are, but for what they feel they lack. The seeker continued, his voice as calm as the water. Water fills the void. People who carry emptiness within themselves don't seek companionship, they seek completion. But here's the truth, no one tells you. Completion is an illusion. She looked down, her voice trembling with vulnerability. "Are you saying that the love I've received all my life was never real?" The seeker offered a gentle smile, not one of pity, but of understanding. It was real to them, but it was never truly about you. They loved you because in you they saw something missing within themselves. Maybe it was beauty, maybe it was strength, maybe peace. But once that emptiness began to fade, or if they believed it did, their love faded with it. The woman closed her eyes, absorbing the weight of that realization. Then, love is only temporary. The seeker shook his head slowly. "No," he replied. "Love based on lack is temporary. It's like borrowing warmth from the sun, comforting while it lasts, but once night falls, the warmth disappears." A long silence passed between them, broken only by the soft rustle of the river's current. Finally, she asked, "Then, what is the second reason people fall in love?" The seeker stood, brushed off the dust of the earth, and began to walk again. And so his journey continued, until he met an old man in a quiet village. The man had been married for 50 years. His wife had passed away, yet whenever he spoke of her, there was still a glow of love in his voice. Curious, the seeker asked, "Why did you love her for so long?" The old man smiled, a slow, knowing smile. "Because she was me," he said, "and I was her." The seeker leaned forward, intrigued. "How can that be?" The old man turned and pointed to a tree nearby. "Do you see that tree?" he asked. "It doesn't chase the sun, it simply grows toward it. My love was not about needing her. It wasn't to fill a hole. It was because in her I recognized myself. She didn't reflect my emptiness. She reflected me." The seeker's eyes lit with understanding. "So, love that endures is love that sees itself?" The old man nodded. "Yes. When someone loves you because of something they're missing, the love fades with time. But when they love you because they recognize themselves in you, that kind of love is timeless. It's a love that lives even in silence, even in absence." With a heart full of wisdom, the seeker returned to the silent wanderer. He knelt before the master and shared all that he had seen and learned. "Master," he said, "I have witnessed both kinds of love. One born of lack, and one born of recognition. What should one do with this knowledge?" The wanderer smiled as if he had been waiting for this moment. "Do not chase love," he said. "Let love reveal itself. If someone loves you because of what they lack, they will leave when that lack disappears. But if someone loves you because they see themselves in you, that love will stay, even in silence." The seeker bowed deeply. "So, the secret is not to seek love, but to become whole within myself." The wanderer nodded. "Be like the moon," he said softly. "It does not cry out for attention, yet its light touches all who look up at it." And so the seeker understood. Love is not something to earn or capture. It is a mirror, reflecting either someone's emptiness or their recognition. Those who understand this truth will never suffer for love again. They will no longer cling or grieve what fades or confuse need with affection. And with this newfound clarity, the seeker walked away. He didn't search, he didn't wait. He simply was, whole, still, aware, understanding the two reasons people fall in love: the tale of the seeker, the silent wanderer, the sorrowful woman, and the wise old man is not just a story to be heard. It is a mirror through which we must each examine our own hearts and connections. Because the deeper truth about love isn't found in grand gestures or sweet words. It's found in why someone is drawn to us in the first place. If someone loves you because of a void inside them, their love is like a shadow cast by the sun. It changes as the sun moves. But if someone loves you because they see their truest self reflected in you, that love is steady, like the moon that still shines even when the sun is long gone. After exploring the two reasons people fall in love, either to fill a void or to recognize themselves, we now take a closer look at how these two types of love shape our relationships and what they reveal about ourselves. Let's begin with the first kind of love, the love of lack. This is when someone falls for you not because of who you are, but because of what you represent. They are not truly loving you. They are loving the feeling you give them, the illusion that you are the answer to something missing in their life. That's why many relationships begin with such fire and passion, only to slowly fade like the final glow of a setting sun. Because the foundation was never connection, it was need. A person who lacks confidence may fall in love with someone strong and self-assured. Someone who feels lost may be drawn to a person with clear direction and purpose. A lonely heart may cling to someone who offers them attention simply because that attention quiets their inner ache. But here's the truth. What happens when they no longer feel insecure, lost, or alone? That love fades. Why? Because it was never about you. It was about temporarily silencing their own emptiness. If this kind of love has touched your life, ask yourself honestly, do the people who say they love me truly love me? Or do they love how I feel something missing in them? If the answer is the latter, do not be angry when they walk away. They were never meant to stay. They weren't looking for a partner. They were looking for a patch, something to cover a wound. They were chasing completion, not connection. But then, there is the second kind of love, the love of recognition. This love is different. This love lasts. It does not waver because it isn't born from lack. It is born from truth. It happens when one soul looks at another and says, "I see myself in you." Not because they need that person, but because they are that person, in essence, in values, in spirit. Two people who deeply understand themselves, who walk a similar path of purpose, values, and inner clarity, will be drawn to one another naturally, like stars held in orbit by unseen gravity. This kind of love doesn't need constant reassurance. It doesn't demand proof or validation. It simply is. So ask yourself, who in my life sees me for who I truly am, without needing me to fix them, complete them, or carry them? These are the people whose love is real. Their love is not based on changing moods or shifting circumstances. It is built upon shared truth. So what should you do? 1. Stop seeking love. If you feel empty, Do not look for someone else to fill you. Fill yourself first. Meditate. Reflect. Sit in your own silence. Understand your desires, your wounds, your hopes, and begin the work of becoming whole. The strongest love is not something you find. It is something that is drawn to you when you no longer need it. 2. Observe the reasons someone loves you. When someone says they love you, pause and ask, is it because they see something in me that they lack? Or do they love me because they recognize something in me that is already in themselves? If it is love born from lack, do not cling to it. It will fade when they heal. But if it is love born from recognition, cherish it, because that kind of love is rare and beautiful and enduring. 3. Let love flow naturally. A river does not beg the ocean to accept its water, it simply flows. The moment you stop chasing love, the moment you stop needing to be loved, is the moment when real love can find you. The moon does not call out to the tide, yet the ocean moves toward it. The tree does not beg for the sun, yet it stretches naturally toward its light. Love in its purest form is not earned through pursuit. It comes through presence. Become someone who does not chase love, and love will find you. And when it does, you will recognize it. You'll know if it is fleeting or if it's the kind that stays. And with that knowing, you will no longer suffer for love again. If this story resonated with you, I invite you to reflect. What kind of love are you experiencing? What kind of love are you offering? Thank you for watching. If you found meaning in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more reflections like this. Just click the subscribe button below and tap the notification bell so you'll never miss a new video. And let me know in the comments, what kind of love have you known? Until next time, may you walk gently, love deeply, and be whole within yourself.